Happy with their squad up big. Yeah, coming into the fourth quarter here. Lagi na ako magkukuhan.
79-57. Gensan with their best scoring output in the third. But Gabanal opens the fourth with a booming three-pointer, 82-57. Balik sa Benjinko ang lamang. Tolentino misfires. Rebound, Janicio for two. And because of that three from Gabanal, they're back up to 51%.
Wow.
From beyond the arc, because that's their 15th make, 15 of 29 for the Huskers.
That's very impressive, especially it's because it's your team average that's shooting better than 50% as a team in the three-point line.
Travel on Gab. Yeah.
It's definitely not something you see every day in basketball, where as a whole team, you're shooting above 50% from the three-point line. Today, the QUEZON Huskers are showing why they are contenders this year for this national title.
Tama. 59-82. Liu. Bigay kay Jack. That's a three from Jackson Corpus. Pagaran with a rebound. Bigay kay Diego Dario. Gabanal. Atake si Gab. Binigay kay Opiso. Fade away from Jason Opiso.
Ganda nun. Para kay Opiso, realizes na the middle was open and that's a more comfortable shot that he wants to take.
That's true. Liu, corner. Balik kay Eloy Tan. Labas kay Kyle. Good closeout. Galing kay Pagaran. Rebound Dario.
Short lang, pero diretso yun off that three-point attempt there by Kyle Tolentino.
Banal against Tan. Sandagon. Yes.
And that's the third assist of Gabanal to Simon Sandagon. Ang ganda ng connection ng dalawa, no?
Yeah.
Parang ang ganda na nagkaamuy na sila.
Sandagon will finish.
I thought it was going to be a dunk either for Simon Sandagon or Christian Pagaran. Either or. Both players can really go up there and dunk that basketball.
Well, look at the assist story. Hindi ko na notice to. 21-5.
Wow.
That shows you how disconnected itong opensa, itong Gensan, because that is a very, very low number compared to their season average. Andre, they're averaging for the season, Gensan 25 assists per ball game.
They're actually above the QUEZON Huskers in terms of assists per game. 25.4 for Gensan and 23.7 for QUEZON. But in this ball game, definitely, it really seems
one of the 21 assists. Last break of the game is brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners and Extreme Magpalamig. Free installation for split type air conditioning.
Yeah, and as I was saying, in this game, definitely it really seems na talagang mas in sync tong QUEZON not just by making those three-pointers, but as we mentioned, with sharing the basketball to each other.
Yung kala natin fluke yung una no? May feeling ka na kaya nila tuloy-tuloy ito.
Oo.
Kaya nga.
Kaya nga pala.
Mark Cruz fouled by Vince Magbohos. Only the first from Vince. Mark Cruz at the line. Meanwhile, let's check in with Gianna.
About a week ago, Mark Cruz posted on his social media reminiscing on an NCAA championship he won with Litran 10 years ago. He shares na looking back served as his reminder on how a championship like that shaped him as a person. In his words, I wasn't the tallest or the strongest, but it taught me that heart, discipline, and teamwork can take you farther than talent alone. Winning the three-point shootout naman this season and reaching 1,000 points with Gensan also taught Mark that patience and professionalism should be the priority here in the MPBL. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Gianna. Just to add to that, Mark Cruz was the finals MVP of that championship run, by the way. So, that was a stunning upset. Shout out to Coach Aldin Ayo, by the way. Kamusta ka, Coach? Coach Louie was part of that as well. Coach Glenn.
Yeah.
Coach Glenn Capasio.
What a coaching staff.
Grabe din. Powerhouse din yung coaching staff nun.
Grabe din yung coaching staff.
Pero mabigat yun, ha? That was I covered that game when I was still in my previous career. Letran, lakas din ng Letran nun, actually. Pero mas malakas ang San Beda nun, on paper.
On paper, yeah, definitely. Pero mas makikita mo talaga sa Letran nung time din na parang iba yung samahan nila eh. Yung yun nila talagang parang alam mo matagal na sila magkasama.
Mayhem yun eh. Kasi ano yun eh, start ng mayhem yun.
Aldin Ayo.
I remember Cruz, Kevin Bacal, Jom Soliano, Felix Apreco.
Yeah, Felix Apreco was in that squad as well.
Ray ng Batak. Lakas din ang team na yun. So, we have a timeout, 88-61. QUEZON on their way to victory here in Game 1. Playoff bracket right now. This is the last of the game ones. Abra, Pangasinan, and Binyan already on the board. Bukas. End or extend. Abra versus Caloocan, Pangasinan versus San Juan.
Wow.
Oh my.
What a pair of games we have for tomorrow.
San Juan on the brink.
Yeah. And we didn't expect that, honestly.
Pangasinan on the brink of making it to the North Finals. Abra with a convincing win in Game 1 of their series. And Santagon, kanina niya pa ay nahabol yan eh.
Oo.
Gusto niya talaga mahuli yan eh.
And you gotta love that he's still playing with that defensive intensity that he has, despite being up big in this fourth quarter.
And there he is, grabbing that blue rebound. LJ Gonzalez has 6 rebounds and 6 assists. LJ nakawala. Ayaw ni LJ matapos ang game na to na wala siyang pinapakitang matindi eh. Play of the game is brought to you by 747 Live. Dito ka sa legit.
And you're gonna see
your game, your chance, your thrill only with 747 Live.
and you're gonna see the upper body strength there by LJ Gonzalez. And despite the bump, stayed composed and was still able to finish that layup there.
Iba na yan si LJ.
Iba nga.
10 puntos na si LJ Gonzalez to go with a 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Hiruta, masyado malakas. Rebound ni Gabanal. Ahead to LJ. Mark Cruz gets the ball back. Cruz pulls up. Yes! Gabanal also has 7 assists. Siya ang actually ang game high. LJ to Gap. QUEZON gets it to drop. After a hot start, it's been a quiet last 3 quarters for QUEZON, but the damage has already been done. 30-point lead. Hiruta. Back to Mark Cruz. Sandagon with a block. Simon Sandagon wants it so bad. Assist of the game is powered by 747 Live. Dito, Casa Legit. That's another assist for Gabanal. He has 8 assists in the ball game. Meron nga lang siya 5 turnover, pero may 4 rebounds naman siya at 6 na puntos.
It's a great all-around game here for Gabanal.
That's a steal by LJ Gonzalez. LJ finds Judel, a 3. Yes! What a game para kay Judel Fuentes.
He's already got 19 points.
In just 12 minutes of action. That's a sniper at work.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a sniper.
He's one of those type of players where anytime, anywhere, any situation, he can hit that 3-pointer.
LJ, I don't think we will see him back. That is, he's done for the night. That's much deserved. And Simon Sandagon as well. 13.6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 block shots. CJ. Rebound. Nakuha ni Tupeng Lagrama. Even Tupeng Lagrama has 3 rebounds. A big edge in rebounding para dito sa Quezon. 46-32. Liu against Tamsi. Liu.
Wow.
Squeezing himself in between Tamsi and Gozum.
Number 0 Will Gozum 5 fouls.
5 fouls si Will Gozum.
14 fouls.
Joel Liu still very aggressive every time he's in the court, regardless of the score. He's gonna attack that basketball with all he's got.
96-63. RJ Minerva returns. Kung ikaw si Coach Eric Gonzalez, ito yung mga panalo na gusto mo lahat nag-contribute. Ganda ng depensa nyo, ganda ng shooting nyo. Everything just seemed to work. You show quality. So, pretty much yung, ideal things na nangyari dito sa larong to. Joel Liu has been fouled 5 times in this ball game.
And that's due to the aggressiveness of Joel Liu. Wala siyang pakialam sa score. Basta wala nakita siya ng chance na umatake to get a foul.
May kanina, di ba pinag-usapan natin itong kay Mark Cruz at saka yung Letran na championship.
Yeah.
May nasaktan May nasaktan nung pinag-uusapan natin.
Bagong kulmentor, lagkit ay no more. Mapapaulala ka talaga, salamin na dala-dala, switch ka na sa Bioderm na merong germ-killing power. Be the choice of Bioderm.
Liu knocks down the 3. Fighter talaga. Joel Liu, 16 points.
To everyone that knows, alam talaga nila na si Joel Liu ay isang fighter.
Hindi yan. Kahit yung laro-laro lang namin sa dati, pinapatulan
Go hard pa rin.
Second team foul. Shot clock 14 seconds.
96-69. Topeng. They go to Yero. Cross-court pass. Pagaran for 3. Masyadong malakas. Rebound. Yero. Banks it in. Sisipagpat ng mga Quezon Huskers. Closing in at the century mark. Cruz misses the 3. Gonzalez with a rebound. CJ. Back out to Nico Ilorde. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Nico. Goes to Mark Cruz. Fires. No. It has not been Jensen's night dito sa Lucena. Home team firing on all cylinders. The away team just trying to get their groove back.
Wow. That's perfect execution again there for the Quezon Huskers. Everybody sharing that basketball, Sadaf.
Yeah, another breakdown defensively for Jensen. Too many of that in this ball game. Cruz steps into this 3. No. Rebound. Okay. Bola na Quezon. The assist of the game is powered by 747 Live. Dito ka sa Legit.
Ganda ng no-look pass doon ni RJ Minerva.
Coach Eric sent in Eman Tagle and Sevilla. Jared Sevilla, he is... So, everyone has played now for Quezon.
Oh, well deserved. Also,
Tagle against Hiruta. Sevilla takes the shot. Apreku with the rebound. Liu. Hirutan sends it back to Hiruta. Tagle is whistled for the foul.
Shooting 2, Aaron Heruta.
Aaron Heruta started this game for Jensen. .9 lead. All over but the final score here. But if you're Quezon, anong, you know, this was pretty much a near flawless performance, Andre. And, you know, perhaps, you know that those threes are not gonna go in all the time. But at the very least, yung defensive intensity nandun. Ang aggression nila sa depensa nakita natin in this ball game.
definitely, but as you said, it's not every game you're gonna be that hot from three-point land. But what I really liked from the Quezon Huskers here today, aside from those three-pointers, is also how they shared this basketball. They really executed very well on the offensive end. And then sa defensive end naman, buong game kahit gaano kalaki yung lamang nila, hindi nagbago yung intensity, hindi nagbago yung aggressiveness on defense. So definitely those are two things to take away this ball game.
Stop it! Topeng Lagrama, hindi pa tapos eh. Si Joey Leo, hindi rin tapos. Hindi pa rin tapos. May game 2 pa. That's the 5th on Topeng. Look at this.
Wow.
And that is close quarters, by the way.
Wow.
Those dribbles.
Yeah, that's straight up isolation.
Yan ang pinakamahirap na tres na off the bounce, defense all over you. Kasi pwede ka mapalpal dun eh.
Yeah. Grabe. Grabe din talaga yung kalidad nito ni Topeng Lagrama on the offensive end.
Yung tira niya galing sa legs, yung power ng tira niya eh. So, pero sa kabila naman, what are your takeaways of your Jensen right here?
I think they need to go back to the drawing board and really focus on defense. rotations, and different coverages for different types of players. Obviously, you know, yung mga shooters nito ng Quezon, pero in this game, they show that anyone can hit it from outside. So definitely they need to change their defensive schemes on that.
Parang parang na-thrown off yung defensive principles nila as soon as pumasok yung mga three-pointers. Parang hindi na nila alam kung nagsi-second guess na sila kung ano ba klase depensa gagawin natin dito.
I agree.
So that has to be clear in game number 2. As Quezon with a dominant game 1 victory here at home at the Quezon Convention Center in Lucena. They hammer out a 103-75 victory